Jack, extending your contract for another year, taking you to the end of the 25-26 season. Was that an easy commitment for you to make?
Yeah, definitely. It's went on a couple of weeks, to be fair, back and forth, but I always knew I wanted to stay here, and obviously having that trust from the gaffer and the background staff made it easy.
You're obviously a long way from home, and I know that's where you're heading shortly. But does this feel like a home for you, really, here? Yeah,
definitely. At the beginning, I didn't really know what I was going to come into. Quite a long way from home, but I think after the first couple of days, meeting the boys and obviously going around the place, it feels quite homely, quite similar to where I'm from. So, enjoyed it so far.
I know you've had a season that's been disrupted a little bit with injuries, but do you feel on the whole you've had a fairly good season?
Yeah, I think the way I've played has been good on and off the ball, but obviously hitting the numbers, the targets that obviously me and the gaffer's set for myself. A little bit disappointed I've not hit them, but next season, and like I said, having that faith from the gaffer, playing nearly every game has been brilliant.
And he's clearly someone that you have a good relationship with. What sort of conversations have you had about next season? You mentioned targets there. Is there something you can perhaps share a little bit about?
Yeah, we speak quite often at training, to be fair, about obviously goals, assists. That's obviously what people look at. I feel like I'm doing other stuff on and off the ball. I've been unlucky a couple of times. I've hit the post, I think, about 29 times. So, but no, next season I think really kick on, come back fit and strong, and I think we can have a really good season.
I think he called you the unluckiest man in football, didn't he? But in fairness, hitting the post a couple of times set up a few goals for Sonny Cox, so it's not all bad.
Yeah, no, I did. Won us a couple of games, I think, but I don't get the number for it. So, but the main thing is obviously climbing up the table like we did. I think a lot of people wrote us off when we went through that sticky patch, and it shows you what we can do.
Probably says a lot about the group as a whole, really. It's how you to bounce back from something like that, and obviously we all saw how we ended the season in such a positive way.
Yeah, I think we've seen a lot of stuff in social media about obviously the team and the manager, but we stuck together. To be fair, it probably brought us closer, to be honest, and you can see that in the pitch, the way that when we score goals, everybody's celebrating. It doesn't matter who scores, and yeah, the main thing is obviously the 3 points. How
important is it to you to have that security now, knowing that for the next 2 years at least you'll be down here?
Yeah, delighted. Obviously, it lets my head rest a little bit. Not rest, but it lets me get working hard and without worrying about anything really. So I'm just happy to get it done and kick on next season.
Do you feel like the end of the season and that 9-match unbeaten run and some fabulous wins? Do you feel like that's a real platform now for you and for the group to kick on and try and create something special next season?
Yeah, I think it shows that you can do it. I think we played a lot of big teams. I think there was a couple of teams like Bolton and stuff in there that we played really good football, and we can come up against the best teams in the league. I think if we had a couple more players in the summer, hopefully, I think we can really push for playoffs, or you never know what can happen after that.
Obviously, we've seen Sonny coming through and performing, and obviously signing Millie as well in January. The attacking options seem like some really exciting attacking options.
Yeah, I think Sonny came back for loan. He came back a different person, really, on and off the pitch. I thought he's been brilliant, and I think he's a big help to what we actually done in the last 15 odd games. Millie's came in. I think he came in injury, but you can see him in the last 4 games. I think he got 4 and 4 there. So obviously, me playing behind them, it gives me that kind of confidence that I know that they can both score goals.
Jack, well, thanks a lot for your time. All the best, and we'll let you get on the road, 'cause it's a nice long drive.
Yeah, thanks very much.